Before acting ever becomes a career, it usually starts with watching someone who doesn't feel like they're acting. And one of the first times that happened for me was watching Michael B. Jordan in Friday Night Lights. At the time, I wasn't watching it as an actor. I was watching it as motivation. Football was the focus, discipline, competition, showing up every day trying to get better. And in that environment, watching a character like that hit differently because it didn't feel like a performance. It felt real. The way he carried himself, the way he handled pressure, the way he responded in moments. There was no extra movement, no overacting, no trying to prove anything. It just felt like someone fully present in that world. And that's what made it powerful. Because when something feels real, you don't question it, you just believe it. And that's something that stands out immediately, even if you don't understand why. That level of presence comes from preparation, from discipline, from understanding the moment instead of forcing it. And that was something that stuck, even before acting was ever part of the plan. Then later, watching Fruitvale Station added another layer to that understanding, because that wasn't just a role, that was a real story, a real environment, real people. And again, the performance didn't feel like acting, it felt like observation, like the camera was capturing something that was already happening. And behind that was Ryan Coogler, which is where the conversation shifts from performance to process, because what followed wasn't just one successful project. It became a pattern, a collaboration, a system, working together across multiple films, building trust, building a shared vision, and continuing to raise the level every time. That's something that shows up at the highest level in any industry. People don't just succeed once. They build environments where success can happen repeatedly. And when you look at the recognition, the critical acclaim, the award conversations, the global impact of their work, that doesn't come from one great moment. It comes from consistency over time, from a standard that gets maintained and improved. And that's what stands out the most. Not just what they created, but how they approached it. Ryan Coogler didn't start with a direct path into filmmaking. His early path was connected to football, structure, discipline, team environments. And that matters, because it shows that the foundation of success isn't tied to one specific starting point. It's tied to mindset, discipline transfers, work ethic transfers, consistency transfers, the ability to show up every day and improve transfers. And when that mindset gets applied to storytelling, it creates something different, something that lasts. And when you look at performances like Michael B. Jordan's, it's clear that it's not about trying to be impressive. It's about being truthful, being grounded, being present in the moment. And that's a skill built over time, through repetition, through preparation, through experience. So the lesson isn't just about acting, it's about approach, consistency, attention to detail, commitment to growth, and understanding that progress doesn't happen all at once. It builds, project by project, performance by performance, step by step. At the highest level, success isn't defined by one role. It's defined by a body of work, a standard that gets developed over time. And that's something anyone can apply, whether it's acting or anything else. Focus on the process, stay consistent, keep improving, and understand that where you start doesn't define where you can go. What matters is how you approach the work, and how you continue to build over time. If this gave you a new perspective, like the video and subscribe, because this channel is about building the actor mindset and learning how to apply it step by step